Ladies and gentlemen of Facebook, I greet honor. How is everyone? I hope you are all good. Today is the penultimate day of 2025. You see me, I have been minding my business. So I've been sitting here trying to get AI to do things for me. Yeah. Yeah. Where will I find it? Where will I even find it? What is this? I will go and fight this war later. Anyhow, Ibo. Okay. Right. I'm discovering things. I greet you. Who is happy? And why are you happy? Yes, I'm jealous. So if you are going to dare to be happy, you might as well share the news, right? Ladies and gentlemen of Facebook, I am here on a rant. Some of you might be new to my rants. It used to be that every Thursday I had a rant. Then I moved it to rant Wednesdays. And then somehow I have been ranting silently. I've not done a rant for a while, so some of you may not be familiar with it. I'm just reminding you that is how I am. People are now in my inbox. Amma, is that how you are? Yes. Yes. Most of you have seen me being dragged through the mud by life. When I settle down and I relax a little bit, now I've decided I am tired. I'm past caring. It's not that my circumstances have improved. I am past caring. And so now I am living my best life, regardless of the madness around me. And so the minute I decided I am living my best life, guess what? The madness will exhibit itself. I was sitting in my inbox minding my business. I saw 2 or 3 brothers make comments and whatnot. But what has irritated me the most is this guy who is here to come and tell me about women. Amma, why is it that women are gold diggers? Why is it that the brothers who have no gold, you have nothing, there's nothing to your name, you don't own a bicycle, you don't own anything, there is nothing, you don't own land, you have nothing, quarter zero. You are the ones worried about gold diggers. Brethren, what gold would anybody dig for? And in which yard? I beg you, come and answer these questions for me, because my head, they bust. I don't understand. Why is it that the broadcast ones are the ones who are most concerned about gold digging? You are so worried about gold diggers. My question is, oh, Flora, how are you doing? You are most concerned about gold diggers, and I ask you the same question. Where is the gold? Why don't we understand life? Amma, as for me, I insist on a low maintenance girl like you. Yeah? Or more. Low maintenance. This is the picture of low maintenance. Husband. Your wife is low maintenance. Come in here. There is evidence. So I laughed and I died. See, you've got a natural look. You don't wear makeup. Okay? Bia, now some of you, I doesn't understand. Some of you have eyes, but you use it to hear. You don't use your eyes to see. And you jump to some interesting conclusions that is funny. Very funny. You get up in the morning, you see a woman like me, and you decide that I am low maintenance, but the girl who has gone to buy some cheap eyelash and some nails, that one is the expensive one. Oga, Bia, how much is nails? How much is money? How much is nails? How much is eyelashes? Even the makeup self, how much is makeup? Huh? You cannot be making silly comments like that. I felt like I would ignore it, but I think it's important that some of these things are addressed, because some of you actually imbibe this and it becomes your fundamental ideology, and it is going to hurt you. You see me daily. I know everybody will have to learn to be in their lane. I sit in my Toyota Fortuner. I know it's not much, but it's a Toyota Fortuner, and I drive it around. And you think that that is low maintenance in comparison to a girl who asked you to buy her McDonald's. And can you believe, Amma? She said I should take her to, what was it? Nando's. How much is Nando's? How much is Nando's? And in fact, if you can't pay to take somebody to Nando's, or to take, it's not by force. Stay home, cook eba, and eat. It's not even by force. And if you ask a girl to come and eat eba with you and she doesn't want to eat it, then she's not your type of girl. Stay in your lane. Shop in your aisle. You know, when you go to a standard supermarket, those of you in Western places where choice is offered, take Tesco. When you go to Tesco, they have premium brands, you know, like if you want to buy tomatoes, chopped tomatoes. You will see maybe 5 or 6 brands in Tesco. Baked beans, 3, 4, 5, 6 brands in Tesco. All those beans are cooked beans with sugar, a little bit of tomatoes, lots of crap to make the baked beans. But you see, there is Heinz. Me, your low maintenance girl. I won't eat any other brand apart from Heinz, because I was introduced to baked beans on Heinz. My daughter and I were laughing about it a few days ago. And me, I will eat Heinz. I will not paint my nails. I will eat Heinz. I will not accept you to do anything else. We will not do bone straight hair. But we will do bone straight equipment. Bone straight machines. That is my taste. Bone straight software. Bone straight expenditure. Now me be the foolish woman who take $10,000 go China without having gone before. Me. These are some of the things that you are not privy to, and so you are not able to make certain decisions. Did you make any progress with what you were doing? No. Leish.
It didn't want to make progress.
It didn't want to make progress, or you didn't want to make progress?
No, I did until I got a headache.
So it is the thing which didn't want it.
No.
To maintain a natural look is even more expensive than makeup. And it's funny how people don't quite realize some of those things. It would be nice to let you jump on the rhetoric. In fact, it would be nice. It would be even funny to watch you spew your nonsense. But I also do know that these things are now shared in public spaces, and it's important that some of this responsible action is taken. Is why I am here. Look, when you go to Tesco, there is Tesco value. You must check your wallet. And if Tesco value is what you can afford, buy it and go home. Don't even look in anybody else's basket. It is not your concern. It is not your concern. New Year's Eve in Abu Dhabi on the Corniche, I was looking at tickets. The Alicia Keys concert, the ones I was looking at that was available for me to buy, is about $1,000. To go sit somewhere on the Corniche, listen to Alicia Keys, when I can go to YouTube and listen to Alicia Keys. You see the poverty speaking. And the poverty tells me that I need to sit in my house and I need to listen to Alicia Keys on YouTube. New York. I know it is about 20 years old. It doesn't matter. It's still Alicia Keys. That is what I better listen to. Why? Because that is where my pockets reach. Those who are going to the Corniche don't need my advice. Those who can go to the Corniche, they don't need my commentary. Those people should go where they feel they can go to, even whether they can afford it or not. That is not my business. Because at the end, When their financial woes are swallowing them, it will not add my name to it. Waiting consent crayfish. But those who can afford to go to Alicia Keys do not need to listen to my nonsense about it being a necessary or unnecessary. It is unnecessary based on your pocket. It might be necessary or explainable, hi Bedina, based on people pockets. It's the same thing with women. There are some women, if you take them to McDonald's, you have taken them out. And they are very happy with anything after a happy meal. And they will have a great meal with you. Some of those women who put on their best makeup to come to McDonald's, to come eat with you in McDonald's. In fact, right now, there is nothing you can do to drag me to go anywhere near a McDonald's with you. Even with my kolo face like this. I will not wear makeup, but I won't eat McDonald's either as a meal. If I am driving by and I'm desperate and I'm looking for some food, I'll stop and I'll eat it. But even then, I prefer specific things. It's always been like that too. I have always liked milkshakes from McDonald's. That's my preference. I prefer chips from Burger King. And I prefer KFC chicken. That is on the go. If I'm not in a hurry and on the go, I prefer Nando's chicken. That is when we are doing chain. These days, since I've been in this yard, I would prefer to actually stop in a Michelin star restaurant to eat on the beachfront. So the fact that somebody is wearing some little makeup and you come to see Amma Manson with my kolo face here, you cannot draw conclusions. So you cannot. Oh, wealth grows in the mind before it goes to the bank. Way before we get to the bank. The game is won and lost. Stay in your lane. Find women who are in your league. If you are broke, start liking broke girls and stop making noise in people's ears. You are broke. You can afford a Corolla. So because of you, we cannot do Lamborghini again. Oh, the Lamborghinis will be made, my dear. They will be on the road. You have to learn to drive in your lane and mind your business. Let people with Lamborghini go and do their nonsense and you stay in your lane and enjoy yourself. Keep your focus on your own business. Obaga guy, how you doing? Keep your focus on your own business. Mind your own business. And stop pouring into people's tea. You don't know what a person did to buy a Lambo. If they don't owe the police and the police is not arresting them, what they do in their Lambo, how does that concern you? In your Corolla. My friend, stay in your Corolla and keep moving. And stop making noise about such a body. I want a low maintenance woman like you. I'm like, low maintenance? Do you really know low maintenance? Or in your little inexperience, you look at particular things and you decide that that is low maintenance. Me, I will not go to the fancy places, but I will eat good food though. That's why I'm this fat. Some of you have been insulting me for a long time. Yeah, I've been fat for a reason. Now that you've seen some of your favorite content creators make money, have you seen that they are all putting on weight? When you make good money and you are able to eat some foods and you are able to chill in some ways, you put on a bit of weight. I will not buy funeral cloth. Me, I won't buy. But I will pay school fees pro max. To each his own. The kind of school fees I will pay. Some of you, with your kente cloth every week, you will not pay. Because me, I'm paying that kind of school fees, I cannot buy your kente cloth. I cannot buy. I cannot do bone straights because the money is doing other straight things. So I have done this to my hair. There was a year my daughter had me pay for a whole year subscription for tips and tools because she was hoping to make it into a thing of going into the nail salon to go and sit there. I bought the year thing. I think we went there twice. And then she figured, it's not because I've already bought it and paid it in advance, but I still did not manage to make the time to prioritize. In a whole month, I never made time to go. and it was lapsing. Each person has their priorities. Everybody has their beliefs. And Francis, if you are broke, start loving broke girls. In fact, they are very humble, broke girls. Broke girls are so humble, it's not even funny. Hey, Amma, I don't like a woman like you. Don't worry, don't like a woman like me. Go and find some broker's little cousin of mine. Find her. Whatever you say, give her $20. And this is how most of these people are running to these little girls. Give her $20. You are the savior she has been praying for since she was born. Your $20 is a lot. If you make it $100, yeah. Ooh. And some of us, if you give us $1,000, you haven't done anything. What the hell is $1,000? Brethren, even the $10,000 you add it because of the type of school fees which is passing through my eyeballs. Your $10,000 doesn't mean anything. Somebody asked me, Amma, so what kind of money will change your life? And I'm like, to be perfectly honest, to totally transform my life, maybe $150,000 to $200,000. And the person is just like, what? What did you just say? I'm like, you asked me how much will transform my life to the next level I am hoping for. And I told you, between $150,000 and $200,000 will change my life. And those of you who don't know, I'm busy trying to sell a house in Kuntunse in Ghana. I'm selling a house. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bed, detached in a corner. You have privacy. It's in GHS housing. If you are interested in buying in that region, if you are interested in buying that house, please come and buy it. And those are the types of money I need. Those are the sort of things, even that if we sell the house, we need to top it up with some things. It's not makeup money. It is not makeup money. No, it is not nail varnish money. But we still will not make cars. We will still not do nail varnish. But that doesn't really mean much. I'm telling you, my brother, because I think it's important that you understand some of these things. Sit down and you reconcile with what you can do. A Toyota Corolla is a good car if that is what you can afford. Ride it. A time will come. I have driven a Mini before. No, it wasn't a Mini. It was a Nissan Micra. Mini would have even been more respectable. I have driven a Nissan Micra before. I have driven a Vauxhall. What was it? Vectra. I have driven a Vauxhall Vectra before. I have driven a Rover. I can't even remember the model name. Some Rover B. And then I have driven the nicest car I drove in England was a Renault Laguna. But that one was even second-hand. Actually, it was my husband's second-hand. So third-hand car. Lagu. But Lagu was such a posh little addition to my thing because Lagu had a key card. You can slot the key card in and you press the ignition and Lagu jumped in. Yeah, that was also the biggest headache I had because if anything pressed on the bleeding key card, Lagu will not turn. You can go to a place driving Lagu perfectly fine. You park, you go to the shop, you come back and Lagu is not interested. You need to find somebody to come and do a key card reorientation, £300 before you move the car. Lagu. When I finished with Lagu, I told myself that I am no longer doing. So again, Corolla, there's nothing wrong with Corolla, but me, at the moment, you give me Corolla, I'll slap you. Especially in this country. I don't want. People drive machines, not cars. Automobiles. And because I'm in the road with these people with their machines and automobiles, my friend says I no longer sit in cars. I must ascend into cars. Some girls have graduated from sitting in cars and they must ascend into cars. That is their thing. That is where they are at. If they are at a place where they ascend into cars and you don't have a car to ascend into, shut up and drive. Keep moving now. Sister Judith. Keep moving now. What is it? Why is it that people cannot aim to ascend into cars just because you don't have a car for them to ascend into? What that simply means is that you are not in their league. I have never heard a rich guy complain about gold diggers. Never. Anytime I have heard a guy complain about gold digging, it is a broke back one. Broke ass. Doesn't have nothing. Doesn't have gold. Has not seen gold before, but is worried about the mining of gold and the digging of gold. If you don't have any gold to dig, hush. Let the big boys bamba. As for you, run kitty kitty, run kata kata, go find some hole under to go there. You hear me? Climb under your rock, binting, and go mind your business like me. This Christmas, when we were finishing school, people were going to Zanzibar. People were going to Exist. Some of them were going to Phuket, Bangkok. If you remove the ban, it is a whole mess. But okay, they were going to Bangkok. I am in this mood today. People were going to Bangkok. Me, I chose to go to Cork without the ban. I stayed in my house. Didn't go to any ban. I couldn't afford to go to ban. So was I going to be the one who would tell the rest of them not to go to Bangkok? Happy holidays, Rabna. I wasn't going to be the one who told people not to go to Bangkok. After all, they were not Bangkoking with my money. They are cooking with their own money. Waiting concerning this crayfish. As for all these girls, they are gold diggers. And I asked my brother, do you have any gold for girls to dig? And if you don't have any gold, why are you so worried about gold digging? The men who actually have gold for girls to dig, they are very happy to have their gold dug. Do you know what it means to have gold when nobody's digging? So don't worry. You find yourself the wholesome girls. Find the whatever, low maintenance girls. Find them. What I wanted to correct is the notion that you see me and you decide I am the poster child for low maintenance. If you know the chopstick value of my mouth, the kind of food I can eat. If you knew that, you might not say anything about low maintenance because you see my hair like sponge. You think it indicates nothing. It indicates fiam. Nothing. Anyway, you guys, you are very entertaining and I enjoy messing with you and all that. However, I have got... Ooh, look at that. Yeah? How many credits did I have and how much have I used already? Yeah. What is this? Oh. I like it. You people, I love you, but let me leave you. Let me go and chase my destiny. I'm getting ready to go into some meeting to go talk to people. Find your nice girls. Chill with your nice girls. Bamba with them. If you find a girl and the girl is not in your league, just leave her where you found her and you move into your league. If you don't want gold digging, build a fence. Make sure nobody can get in your yard. Your lack of gold can be preserved that way. Leave the other people who are happy to have their gold stolen. Let it be dug by girls who will dig. You want to find A-class girls, and they are different grades of humans. There are some A-class people. And even the A-class, we have different categories of A-class. There are A-class minds, pure A-class, and there are A-class boobs, pure A-class. And sometimes they are not in the same body. Occasionally we see a unification of A-classes, but usually A-class face is D-class nyash. If you are unlucky and you get D-class brain, but fine, choose your poison and drink it. All be die in the end. So choose your poison and drink it in peace. Let other people choose their poison. Do not vilify success. It is not a sin that people have money you don't have. They will not go to hell because you are poor. They will enjoy the money. They must enjoy their money. Even though you don't have it, they must enjoy it. Whether it is their great-grandfather who passed it down and it's inheritance, there's all these inheritance children, there's a term for them that doesn't come to my mind immediately. All these people, and I'm like, what have they done? Your grandfather didn't live a good life. Mine didn't either. That's why we are here. Hush and let them enjoy their money. If I'm able to do better and I pass it on to my children, it is their genuine inheritance. They should be able to enjoy it. Nobody's going to disturb them. And I've worked very hard, sacrificed blood, sweat, and tears to get there. So be quiet. If you admire what people have, go and figure out your own way to get yours. If you get there, good for you. If you don't get there, enjoy what you have. And stop labeling things that you don't understand. Stop quantifying things that you don't know. And stop disturbing the rest of us with your nonsense. People. Let me go chase my tail. Let me see what will be in it for me. Let me go and enjoy myself and get ready for my meeting. Tomorrow, we will come back and start reviewing 2025. So start writing. In this 2025, what have you done? What have you achieved? How far have you brought yourself? How far have you got left to go? What do you need to do? Are you happy to drive a Corolla? If you are happy, enjoy your Corolla. If you don't want a Corolla, what car do you want instead? How much is that car? What is the difference between where you are and can afford right now and the car you dream of? That is what you need to understand. And then you need to figure out the work you've got to do to get there. Not every woman will like you. Some women are out of your league, just as you are out of some leagues. You don't want some women. They want you. There are some women who want you. You don't want them. And in the same way, there are some women you want who also don't want you. And each person is entitled to their right. They get to retain their right to choose what they want. I would love to continue, but let me go. Before I go say and do too much. I shall see you later. Yeah?